Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. Again! Times 3, actually. In the last episode, we started playing the game. We covered the rules, the Timisms, and we went and created our character. We got through Southgate Station with quite a bit of dialogue, and we talked with old Jonas. We were finally ready to step out into the cave systems and begin having a little bit of combat. So to that end, let's get started with this. A reminder, everyone, that these videos will be going up on my channel while I am in the hospital. I am not actually able to respond to your comments. I'm not at home, so there's nothing I can do. So if you guys have any questions or the like for me, I can't respond to you until I'm back out of the hospital, which should happen a week after I am in it, if everything goes well, in order to begin recovering from the next bout of chemotherapy that I will have received. I suppose we should look at our character really quick in case you guys are curious. We're still level 1. As you guys can see, we are not a min-max character in any shape, way, or form, having increased 5 of our stats 1 point before we walked out of here. Our current skills, in case you're curious: a little bit of melee, some dodge and evasion, a little bit of subterfuge with lockpicking and pickpocket, some mechanics which will help us create some spears and other weapons as we go forward, some psi abilities which we will hopefully be putting to good use soon, and those social abilities. We have nimble, paranoia, and psi empathy as our feats. Alright, let's get going. So I remember when I had first seen these rocks, my very first playthrough, I spent some time trying to punch them. Like, there's a health meter over them. Surely I can destroy these. No, you cannot destroy those without dynamite, to my knowledge. And I don't think you get any dynamite until you are done with Depot A. As you approach the passage, you can hear faint squeaking sounds coming from up ahead, and a pair of red beady eyes blinking in and out of the darkness. Rat hounds. Well, let's go ahead and say hello to them. Although we should absolutely eat some food before we do so, so we'll have some canned meat. Reducing the damage we take by 5%. Always eat food if you have it before you engage in combat, if you can remember. Always, always, always do it. Okay, 2 rat hounds immediately. Let's begin swinging. Oh, that was so lucky. We missed one of our 95%, but we still killed it anyway. Let's get some distance from this guy. Why is my frame rate 30? I just battle everyone. I'm going to spend some time seeing what I can do to get my recording software to record it a little bit better, as it were. Okay, let's see. Gains a little bit of adrenaline. All right, so what's going on here, viewer? Let me stop the recording. I'll be right back. Okay, is this any better? Well, it's a little better. Without V-Sync on, I'm picking up another 33 or so frames. Okay, yeah, we'll leave V-Sync off and see if this is better. Oh, I do apologize to everyone because once again, I won't be able to do any changes to the recording to this recording, so I'm back from the hospital, which means that we're going to have 6 or 7 episodes uploaded before I'm able to take any advice from you guys as to how things look or what have you. I remember being rather disappointed with Decker's playthrough when I realized I was recording the game, the editing software when I was done with it was set to rather low, which was rather disappointing because you couldn't really see what was happening on screen very well for the first easily 50 episodes of that playthrough. And here is where we get a chance to use the crossbow to hopefully good effect. Good. That should be all we need to do for that rat hound. Good. And that one too. Unfortunately, you have to let them out. You like it. In the face. We get a tissue sample. Partially decomposed rat hound tissue sample. And an animal heart. Fancy rat hound ear. This rat hound is sporting a small gold earring for some reason. I have killed all of the rat hounds in the starting area before you get to the first, arguably, mini-boss, and have not received 3 rat hound ears from them before as well. This will be the last time I mention it, but it's one of the reasons why I don't like playing on oddie mode, because it is rather inconsistent in terms of you getting even common oddies from time to time. Anyway, we took some damage, so we're going to go back up to Pascal and heal ourselves. Plus, we now have the tissue sample. I want to turn that in. We'll earn some experience points for doing so, and then we can learn some pyrokinetics of some sort. You know, it occurs to me that there's no, to my knowledge, place you can bring your weaponry or armor to have it repaired for you. You have to do all that yourself. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel like the armor merchants should offer repairs for your gear. Alright, Pascal. Hello, Tim. Could you look at my injuries? Of course, that's why I'm here. I'll have you fixed up in no time. You know, we could have used our temporal contraction on those rat hounds behind the gate. But it's such a small walk back here at the start of the game to get healed to full. Okay, not gonna need pens. Now, nothing stops me from selling his crossbow, by the way. But we earn almost nothing for it. So we'll leave it back in his locker, along with any unused bolts. Forgot something? Here's the tissue sample you wanted. Oh, excellent. Give it here. I'm going to resume my tests right away. Catch you later. And we get enough experience points to level up. Nice. So, it's 5 points to every single skill we have. And then for feats, we want Tranquility or Sprint next. Do we have access to Tranquility? We do. Reduces the action point cost of all psi abilities by 5 while at full health. Let's take it. Go ahead and leave his crossbow here. We lost all the special bolts, I see, and the tissue sample that we had. Hey, Quentin, do you have anything to trade? He stops working, sets the knife aside, and carefully moves his gloves. Of course. So, oh, he's also not buying the gasoline. All right then. Do I dare pick up a single Molotov? It's gonna get me in trouble. No, we won't pick it up at the moment. Okay, but we are here to train some psi abilities. Metathermics are my specialty. I can teach you cryokinesis, cryostasis, pyrokinesis, and pyrokinetic stream. Tell me about cryokinesis. Basically, cryokinesis is any process that involves materializing and launching ice projectiles. Most commonly, the projectile takes the form of a pointy shard. Aside from causing direct harm, it will also disperse cold vapors on impact. It will cost you 50 credits to learn this, alright? Here you go. Let's begin your lessons then. Okay. And now we have cryokinesis as well. Now, because we have 2 of these abilities slotted in our brain, and they're both from different types of schools, we are now being penalized an extra 10% psi cost for using them. We won't be taking any abilities to reduce that penalty for quite some time. I think level 20 is when I have on my character build the removal of that penalty from our brain. As such, it's going to be a bit expensive, and Tranquility will hopefully help with the cost of these, since this is normally, I think 18 points for Cryokinesis. No, sorry, 15 psi, as is Temporal Distortion. So the 5 reduced... Oh, is it action point cost or psi point cost for Tranquility? I thought it was... Action point cost. That's still super useful. Okay, still super useful, but not. I thought it was psi ability, psi points. That's interesting. Okay, whatever. So Tranquility is not going to counteract the problem of having these different schools slotted in our brain. All right, let's go back out to the cave. Do some fighting. Hey, Malcolm. Open the gate, please. You'll note that I completely skipped the one side quest involving the cave, involving the gentleman who wants some ordnance to deal with lurkers. We will do that when we're done with the rat hounds. I think this is easier for us to do than that side quest will be. Okay. We'll leave that gate open at the moment. And that's why. Let's see if we can get away from this guy. It is just one rat hound. We can probably carve it up without needing to use psionic abilities. Some more adrenaline glands. Oh, I should have put the animal bits in my room. I will eventually be using biology unless I decide to change my mind and take a social skill instead. But it won't be until much, much later, like level 24 or even 26, until I take biology. But when I do take it, I'll be glad to have all of the animal bits saved up in preparation for its eventual use. Once again, though, it's quite some time in coming if I decide I do want it in the end. How's my knife holding up? Decent shape. Alright, that's a bit awkward. We're going to move to the gate. We're going to get hit here a bit. Oh, or we won't. That's amazing. Take your rat hound here. Open that gate and get through it. Shut the gate, and now they have to run around to reach me. We run to this building. I'm going to carve up this rat hound. Since it was all alone. We should be safe in here, since rat hounds are not known for their opposable thumbs. Border Guard orders. These old bloodstained orders were issued by the Omega Central Command to their border guards. The orders state that the guards are to shoot anyone they perceive as Southgate Station members on sight. Also, 1,000 Charon's bounty is placed on one called Gorski. A side booster and 10 5mm rounds. And what we're here for, everyone, the power generator. Insert flux controller. Plus controller inserted successfully. Status off. Turn it on. Power generator is now operational. Alright, so that's one of the power stations turned on. There's 5 total. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this one does not count as one. I don't see any rat hounds out here. So we're going to do the door trick, because you guys don't remember the door trick. What you do is you walk up to the door, you hit enter, you open the door, and then move away. If there were any creatures on the other side, you would not be penalized for starting combat, and the 25 action points for opening the door either. I do want to make sure there's nothing behind us. Another battery, more useful for us later when we have something that requires charging. What was on the other side of that? Let's get some distance. 2 rat hounds. I don't want to move up to fight the rat hound. I want it moving up to me. So let's move one over here. Good. It should have enough to get inside the building. Two of them are left. Good. We still don't... So we'll let this thing get close to us, because if there's another around the corner, I don't want to have to deal with 2 of them attacking at the same time. Wow. Dodge pulling some work today. Not bad. Did we leave any corpses on this side? We did not. Alright. Let's see what they were guarding in those tunnels down below. Just some rubble. Looks like that's about it. Leave this gate, open, because there's more rat hounds up here. Let's actually get aggro them if we can. And how many are there? 2 or 1? Just 1. Nice, and that was all the rat hound ears picked up. In this area. Still good, glad to clear out these rat hounds. We could use the experience points, that's for sure. All this we vendored for a handful of cash, but we need every single Southgate Station credit we can possibly acquire. Hard mode is hard, after all. And we're penalized 50% of all of what we sell. We get far less for it. And since we're not taking mercantile, we won't be able to make up for that. Regards orders. The most important thing here was another health hypo. Bring us back up to 3 of these now. Or 5 of them now. Another flare. Side booster. Another health hypo. That's a nice box to have opened. Yeah, no hacking for that. Alright. That's one of the stations powered on. We need to power on at least 3. And we get an extra 150 Southgate credits if we power on all 5 of the stations. Uh-oh. We did not kill that one. Let's use some cryokinesis here. Slow that one down. And try to see if we can get into the corner here. Oh, wasn't even needed. Oh, what was needed? Into the corner where I think we'll be safe. Well, not safe, but we can only take one at a time here. Woo! Close. We survived. We get to take their hearts. Oh, hey. You found this old wristwatch inside a dead rat hound of all places. That's the watch that Jonas wants. This place is rather out of the way and guarded by some rat hounds. Milan Ratla, the first mini-boss. We don't have a way to convince him to let us access the power switch. We're going to go back and check some other power stations, because if we can find a grenade in one of them, it will be really handy in dealing with this particular battle. We left at least 2 stations unexplored on this side. Technically, we don't have to touch that station that guy's in. Since we only need to activate 3 stations, and so we can make it into these 2, that should be enough. But I wouldn't mind having an extra 150 Southgate Station credits. Plus, being able to search what that gentleman is guarding could also prove to be rather lucrative. So we will attempt to do it. Kill him, that is. Health boost, health hypo. Lockpick, border guard orders. 4 bullets, a side booster, some more standard rounds for us. Unfortunately, there's no grenade. We do find a frag grenade case, but we're not without any chemicals. We're not able to make any actual grenades. We're not going to have the strength required to be able to break ventilation shafts with the crowbar either, so that can just stay here. A silent hand, though, is very, very nice. It's like 100-something bucks. We have the lockpicking to access this. There's a secret passage here, which can also bring you to this place, but we don't have the perception to see it. I think we need 6 perception. We only have 5. Let's see, the lockpick will get us inside. 2 more health hypos. So there was no grenade here, unfortunately, for us. Alright, then we have to do this battle without. Or we need to go back and purchase one. I think we'll be okay. But it's going to be tricky. As most battles are on hard mode. If we die twice, we'll go back and purchase a grenade to help us with this battle. I don't think we'll need it, though. So, that explosive barrel here will kill any of the rat hounds here, and I believe the gentleman as well, if we can get them close to it. So the plan will be to drag them to that explosive barrel, then activate them, then destroy the barrel to kill them. Let's see how lucky we can get. Two rat hounds and Mr. Rattler. All right, so let's do this. So enter combat and smack them. Then run around the corner here. He's healed. He's also slowed. Now we run. We could knife down one of these guys, but then we're looking at Mr. Rattler, who has a crossbow, so we don't want him to shoot us. We're just going to keep running at the moment. Okay, we can actually stop and slice one of these guys to death. Move over here, which gets out of line of sight. Big hit from him. Okay, moment of truth. I don't know where he is, which means that hopefully we don't die from him walking around the corner and instantly killing us. Get some more distance. Okay, good. He didn't get a chance to shoot us, so now he's dead. Battle 1, just like that. Not so tough. We don't get to regenerate, though. 3 burrower poison bolts, a level 2 knife, a level 3 crossbow, and some ammunition. I see many people use the barrel to kill the rat hounds, but I feel like it's better used against a gentleman. As long as you're able to kind of guess where he is at the moment, you can make sure that you're out of line of sight, and he shows up just in range of that barrel, as you saw, using it to kill him. A chew toy. An old dog's chew toy. 150 experience points. 2 oddity experience points as well. We don't have the hacking for those. Health hypo and a bandage. Nothing in those barrels. I see a mind shroom though. We'll take that. And what's downstairs? No power. Right, we gotta turn the power on to this place. Oh, hello. There's a room opening here. I have not seen this before, so we'll go ahead and investigate that on the way back. Some coal, 3 side boosters, and more border guard orders that we don't benefit from. We have a lockpick. Let's go ahead and see what's in this locker. Two more health hypos, and Omega ID card. Having one of these must have meant a lot back in the glory days of Omega. Nowadays, it serves as an obituary. Nothing over there. I don't think we have the agility to climb over what's going to be down here. 7 agility. We only have 6. This leads up to a gruesome battle against like 6 rat hounds if you want to take a risk fighting them. Which we could do, but I don't know if we've got the ability to tank so many. And this ladder should lead us up to the last of the rooms that we need. Balaclava, Omega ID card, and leather armor blueprint. But we're not wearing any headgear, so we might as well equip this. need the leather armor. Turn on the power. Let's step outside really quick. We'll use our last lockpick here. There was a rat hound back there. Let's let it get closer to us. Nice, and we leveled. No reason not to level immediately upon leveling up, since you'll benefit from these skills if nothing else. So, as usual, or not as usual, but what I do, 5 points in everything. Okay, all done. Not bad. Unfortunately, leveling up does not give you like a full heal or something of the sort. We have enough psi that we could probably kill a bunch of psi rat hounds here. And it looks like we might be forced to do so. So I don't think we're allowed to use cryokinesis through the gate, but we can use contraction. Or, sorry, temporal distortion. Let's see if I put 4 of these on it. If this is enough to kill it. It is. Okay. So we have enough psi points that we can easily kill these other rat hounds, but they're not really worth much experience points now that I look at it. I think I'd rather have the psi than the experience points here. Could carve them up, but we'll also take a bunch of damage. I don't. Well, we'll see, Pascal. Maybe we do carve them up. Oh, they're stuck on each other. I won't say no to getting a free kill, then. Alright, not bad. There's more rat hounds down this way. I think there's like 4 more. But we won't kill them. Let's investigate that other side area we had seen. So first off, our food expired. So let's have some more food. And we're a little hurt, so let's use some bandages. We could go back to Pascal and then come back here, but nah. I am aware that we're recording the game after all, so we won't. We'll make it a little faster for you guys at home. Let's see what's over here. Electronic lock probably opens up this gate. Mole crickets. I'm not worried about a single mole cricket. I'm not worried about 2 mole crickets either. 3 is also handleable. What are you guarding in here? Looks like a barracks of some sort. Single monitor. TV perhaps. Couch. Place for drinks. Several bunk beds. Lockers for individual people. 7.62 level 3 hammerer. Will be worth a little bit to sell it. And a lockpick. Which we need to open that locker. A frag mine, a lighter, and an insulated vest. Let's take a look at this vest really quick. So we pick up 1 mechanical resistance. We also pick up cold resistance, so there's no reason not to use it. It also will increase the damage resistance we have against bullets and shotgun shells by 200%. So that's a pretty nice find so early in the game. Doing the door trick there. Oh! So that mole cricket saw us, but it can't reach us. Oh, it can reach us! Oh god! There's a hole right there for it. Some adrenaline glands. I would like to kill the mole crickets in this room, so let's do that. Hello? Three more of them. Oh, they didn't even see me. Okay, that's interesting. Will 2 temporal contractions kill a mole cricket? We'll take 3. Just 2. A bit awkward, but we shouldn't take any damage from this. Terminal, some sort of gas tank here. What happened in this place? Looks like some sort of storage here. Riot gear blueprint. TNT. Scraps. Soft foam padding. Starter mixture. And a warehouse inventory list. That's 2 oddly experience points. Now, I do like the addition of these little areas that have even more odd experience points to let you keep up with a player who's playing on Classic. Which is what we're doing. Interesting to find TNT so early. I wonder if you could make a single TNT stick. Weightlifting room here. Weapon lockers. Is that a shotgun? Wow, a rebel shotgun so early in the game. That's amazing. Holy crap, that's worth a ton of money. 2 Molotov cocktails, an EMP grenade, and an insulated overcoat. Wow. So this will be better, slightly, than our insulated vest is. It's also heavily damaged, though, so we'll want to repair it before we actually equip it. We'll take the grenades, although we have no throwing. Riot gear. Level 4 riot gear. My goodness, this is an amazing find. It's a riot overcoat as well. We will take an armor penalty wearing this, but I think we wear this. That damage threshold against melee attacks will prove really useful against things like burrow spawn or even rat hounds so early in the game. This is incredibly lucky finding this area. I've never seen this area before either. But now we do have an armor penalty. Yeah, 15%. So our dodge and evasion have dropped 15% because of it. More than that, arguably, since we are not benefiting from nimble as much. We have no hacking, so we're not getting through that way. There's another mole cricket. There is at least one. Looks like they were putting together some electronics in this area. Another battery, some foam core. Supercharged lithium cell. That's a little one. Yep. And a fusion cell. Wow. Nice. Some decent amount of energy so early in the game. Dischargers and a very low-level plasma core. We'll just vendor that to Ezra. And some metal plates. I guess we can take these. We might be able to actually make a spear out of them. All right, not bad. A nice little treasure room, as it were. There's probably one secret located here somewhere, but we don't have the perception to find it. All right. Let's go back now to Southgate Station and turn in these quests. Could probably easily handle the rat hounds now that we have a riot gear like this, but I don't feel like actually fighting them. We should not need to kill every single creature in the game either to reach max level. My plan, by the way, this time around, will actually be to do deep caverns before we do the expedition. I would like to see if I can do some decent amount of crafting before we do any of the DLC areas in the game. So we're going to finish the base game first, or at least that's the plan I have. We turned on all of the station's power. Hey, Jonas. Back again? What can old Jonas do for you, youngster? I think I found your watch. Show him the old watch you found. Ah, that's the one. Where'd you find it? In the belly of a rat hound. He quirks an eyebrow. I knew those things would devour anything, but a metal watch? So, can I have it now? There are a few special items I can offer you for it. He rummaged through his backpack. I've got this here powerful submachine gun. Perfect working condition. I've got a set of healing hypos. Now, these are good for you. And I've got this here fine-looking boots. Look at them. They are fine. What's it going to be? We don't have a pair of boots. I needed a pair of boots anyway. You're in luck, then. May they serve you for many miles. Thanks for doing this. Talk to you later. And we earn cave hopper leather boots. Not much in terms of resistance, only level 2, but they do increase our agility by 1, which will give us back some of the movement points we lost by equipping this armor. Wow, yeah, a riot overcoat so early in the game. That changes a whole lot of what we can handle. There's still some things we can't. Side beetles are going to be really, really ugly. And arguably we shouldn't use this riot gear if we're going to be fighting side beetles, which we will be doing next. Let's see. Let's go to the commons next. We'll talk with Tanner and see about, make sure that we actually completed the quest optimally. Tim, I reactivated the power generator and all the stations I could find. Good work, Tim. We can now start the restoration process. Here are your credits. Excellent. So what's next on the agenda? There are a few more jobs waiting for you, actually. Brett needs someone to do a hopper roundup. He'll instruct you on what exactly you need to do and how to do it. Go speak to him on the agronomy level. After you completed this task, come see me again. A couple questions for you, Tanner. What can you tell me about the Protectorate? I could tell you a lot, but the important thing for you to know is that it's primarily a military organization led by General Melik. Their goal is to unite all of the Underrail under their control. For what reason exactly, that is debatable. Ignore the opinionated voices telling you the Protectorate is your friend or your enemy. It is neither. The existence of such an organization at this point is unavoidable considering the political climate. While its manifestation could have been better, know that it could have been worse as well. Much worse. As far as Southgate Station is concerned, we're pursuing a clear policy of neutrality. What about those outposts near Crossroad Caves? They were used by the Omega as part of the defensive perimeter against our station. We managed to break the perimeter, though they've lain in ruin ever since. One of the entrances to Omega Base lies to the north of them. Who are the Omega? They were a neighboring station, but unfortunately some hotheads, primarily on their side, decided that coexistence was not possible. A minor incident escalated into a series of skirmishes and then finally into a war. Unfortunately for them, we were stronger, and it was we who ended the war. They no longer have a station or a community, but we paid a high price as well. All that could have been avoided. What's done is done. What is your policy of neutrality exactly? It is the position we've taken in regards to the Protectorate and the United Stations in regards to their effort to unite the whole of Underrail under their control. We are not necessarily against the idea of unification, but at this point it would not be beneficial for us to emerge into this large centralized organization, since we stand to lose more than we might gain. Also, many of our members came from different organizations that were, at various points, in one conflict or another with the Protectorate. Allowing Protectorate laws, and more importantly troops, jurisdiction over our territory may bring harm to our citizens, and we cannot have that. Perhaps at a different point, after the Protectorate and United Stations are adequately reformed and a broad amnesty agreement is put in place regarding previous conflict, perhaps then the time of unification will come. Alright, Hadrian. See you later. We earned 450 Southgate Station credits. Perfect. 1,000 experience points as well. And we have enough, I think, temporal manipulation to actually afford another psionic temporal manipulation ability. So let's go ahead and do that. Actually, can we also now maybe pickpocket the guard? We can. Oh, well, we can actually access what he's got, but we can't take his money. We can take his some of his bullets, though. Good to see you again. Hey, Ethan. Why are you drinking fizzy water? Water is the best drink. The fizz simply makes it a bit more interesting. No other reason. I like to learn some abilities. Certainly. I can teach you temporal distortion, limited temporal increment, and psychotemporal dilation. Now tell me about some psychotemporal dilation. Its effects allow one to manipulate the passage of time for the targeted object relative to everything else, no matter their actual mass or movement velocity. Psychotemporal dilation causes the target to be slowed down, while there's also psychotemporal contraction, which does exactly the opposite, but it's a more advanced ability to learn and master. I'll teach you only how to dilate time, but even that is a powerful ability on its own. It will cost you 100 stitching coins to learn this ability, but since we're in Southgate Station, I'll accept 250 credits as well, whichever you have. There you go, 250 credits. Excellent, excellent. Time for us to go. Let's use the video rooms. Let's do it. And that's all there is to it. Remember to use it wisely. Thankfully, these abilities are also put into your head space automatically. You don't have to enervate to put another one in. Speaking of which, by the way, here's our current brain. We're allowed 2 more psionic abilities. Alright, time for us to begin selling some stuff. Let's go to the Academy and Pens first. And we'll visit Quentin. want another ability from him. We also want to vendor some of the Rat Hound leather armors, leather we've been picking up. Let's trade. So is he selling any or buying any? He's buying 6 raw leathers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. He's buying... Oh, he buys some extra stuff now. He's buying 3 special bolts. Well, we have 2 tranquilizing bolts. We can also sell him one of these acid bolts or burrower bolts. 3 medicines. I don't have medicines. I want to sell him. And 2 blueprints. We don't have any extra blueprints. Was he going to buy... What are we getting for all of this? 60 credits. That's acceptable. I love selling stuff in this game. I feel like such a merchant doing so. It's a great deal of fun for me to run around to every single different town and vendor stuff unique to each of them. It feels like they added more stuff that the merchants will buy. I'm curious what Big Brett will purchase now. Hey, you must be Tim. They call me Big Brett. So you've passed all the tests, I see. Couldn't have been easy. Those are just getting harder and harder in recent years. I think they were just the right difficulty. You wouldn't want just anyone here, right? Haha, you're right. We don't. So anyway, what can I do for you? Do you have anything to trade? Plants and fungus for him. We don't want to sell him our mine shroom. I've been tasked with helping you with the hopper roundup. Ah, very good. So say, have you ever captured a hopper? Yes, I have. Just point me to the gear. Fellow hunter, I see. It's in the storage room. That's the room with the double-doored entrances just across the hallway. You'll find everything you need there. Your hunting ground is the Mushroom Cove. Head south from Crosswood Watch until you reach a waterfall. Go past the waterfall and take the western tunnel in the cave after it. Now come across a big cavern with a lake. That's the cove. Only 3 healthy specimens. Good luck. Oh, and by the way, I've also sent a young man called Newton to catch some hoppers. It's been a while, so see if you can find him and learn what's taking him so long. Who's Newton? Oh, he's just like you, a newcomer who needs to learn the basics of what it takes for this station to operate. I sent him to catch hoppers. He should have been back by now, though. Hope he hasn't gotten himself into some sort of trouble. So please go look for him while you're there. Alright, I'll get right on it. Won't say no to getting free experience points, basically. What's over here? Oh, we have boars. We have pigs over here now. I don't remember pigs here before. Hello, pigs. That's where all the meat comes from, I guess. Alright, so let's search these shelves. And the room he's talking about is right over here. So, we want 3 crates. That's the only thing we'll need from this. Oh, there's the flares I was wondering. I thought we got earlier. Okay, so let's put these here. I'm not gonna forget about you, Barrel. Thinking you, though. Okay, so let's go and visit Harold and Ezra now and sell some more stuff to them. Do we have the pickpocket now required for Harold? I don't think we do. We do. Oh, okay, we actually can loot something from him. We'll take his Southgate Station credits. What's up? Show me what you got. Do we have anything he wants to... Okay, so we could probably sell the padding. It's going to be expensive, but we do want it. Let's go ahead and purchase. Oh, nice. It's 24 credits we took off of him. So we'll trade this for that repair kit blueprint. Good. We can make repair kits. We'll need a bit of scrap metal to do that, though. Oh, we need to be able to break down gear, too. he probably sells that recipe. Recycle item is what we want. And we also didn't talk with Quentin about any psionic abilities, so we're going to want to do that too. But first, I want to break down some of the stuff we've got. So, this old dagger. The crossbow is basically garbage. I'd rather have the 16 scrap metal, which gives us enough. No, we need 10 more scrap metal to make a repair kit. Okay. What's this sign for the binary exclusive ore again? Isn't that the pipe symbol? I think. Nothing on the Jed. We used to be able to take direct control over auto turrets, but Tanner revoked that for safety reasons. And nothing here. Not let's search the desks. Ezra? As he turns around to face you, you immediately notice there's something off with this man. His face is pale and hairless. He is missing one of his eyes, and instead wires protrude from his eye socket, traveling over the side of his face and disappearing down the back of his neck. The other eye is almost colorless, with the pupil so contracted that you question whether he can even see at all. He speaks with a calm and even voice. Hello, Tim. I am Ezra. I act as the head network security administrator and chief of the entire engineering sector. What is it exactly that you do here, Ezra? Me specifically, or the cyber department, or the engineering sector? The engineering sector. We construct, deconstruct, research, and upgrade. Listing all the specific things we would do would take too much of my time. Go around and talk to people working here. They might be willing to let you know the details of their projects. Something else, sir. Do you have anything to trade? So we want to sell plasma core. We'll sell both dischargers. 75 credits. We will need those. Okay, and now let's go back down to the armory. We have quite a bit to sell to Lucas. Hello, Lucas. Hey, Tim, what do you need? I'm gonna take a look at your stock. Alright, so... we don't need any bullets. Let's start by selling... So, hold on. So, yeah, let's sell the bolts to start. We do not need this hammer. What do I want? Okay, we'll purchase a single repair kit. We'll need another, actually. So expensive. Okay, is he selling a spear recipe? He is not. But I do see him selling a spear shaft. So we're going to want one of those. Let's sell this old insulated vest. I was talking it up until we found even better armor. We'll take one of these spears. I'm going to take 2 souls while I'm here, because we're eventually going to make boots. We already have a knife mold. Let's take a knife handle. And then how much can we get cash-wise? 171. Let's trade for all this. And I'll trade a little more with him. let's trade our little 5mm rounds for some more Southeast Asian credits. 17. I want to hold on to the rest of what our loot, because we're going to want to be able to vendor it in Junkyard for Stygian coins. Better stuff generally will be sold there too. Let's go to our private quarters. Store a bunch of the stuff that we have. Go back down to Quentin and buy another psionic ability from him. Let's see. So we want to store all of this nonsense. And that can be sold as well. Oh, okay, right. We want to repair the insulated overcoat also to have some cold resistance. Alright, so how's this? Okay, we need at least two fabric repair kits as well. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and repair our knife. Then we'll go back to Quentin, who sells fabric repair kits. Nope, wrong place. And see what we can purchase from him. Hey, Quentin. So let's trade. So he's selling. I want 3 of these. Oof, 180. That's expensive. That should be good at the moment. Get back some of our dodge, evasion, and movement as well. That we're wearing this temporarily. Oh, we were just at Quentin, and I left him. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can purchase psionic-wise from him. So we can learn pyrokinesis. There's also cryostasis and panakinetic stream, but this is the only one we can learn at the moment. How much is pyrokinesis? There's not much to tell. It's one of the most potent and most destructive psionics known to man. You materialize a giant ball of superheated gas and hurl it as far away from you as possible. It explodes an impact and burns everything to smithereens. It will cost you 250 credits to learn this. I have a freebie. Never should have made that deal. Let's begin then, shall we? We will probably not learn cryostasis from him, as I do not really want to learn cold abilities. Though at the moment, we will still take them. Alright, viewer. Feels like we've been playing for about an hour again. So let's go back to the cave exit. We'll talk with Jonas before we leave. Before we end the episode. Because I think we have some mines we can probably vendor to him. Hey, Jonas, let me see what you have for trade. Yep, he'll buy 3 traps. That's also good that we're here because we can buy some lockpicks from him. Can't afford all 10 though, apparently. Alright, viewer, so we'll stop here. Thank you all for watching. Hope it was fun. We've cleared out the first of the areas. We're almost level 4 already, and we'll probably reach level 4 by the time we're done with the side beetles in the upcoming area. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you again for watching, everyone, and take care.